Now, firefighters continue to battle active fires in Sabie. This is in Mpumalanga. The fires are burning in the plantation outside the town. Now, there is multiple aerial support, including helicopters and bombers. Now, we take you to our reporter, Tumelo Machogo, who's watching the latest developments on this front in Sabie. So, Tumelo, there's lots happening where you are right now. Helicopters have also just been roped in to try and assist. What are you seeing? What are you hearing this hour?
Well, indeed, Mkolisi, there are about 2 helicopters and also 3 bombers that are currently on the air right now, trying to actually also subside the fires that are actually currently underway on top of that mountain just behind me. So the fires have been ongoing since the early hours, or since yesterday, and they continue here in the Sabie area. So these are the fires that are still not contained, and the firefighters are still trying to actually kill these fires as soon as possible, because these fires now they are burning the plantations, and you can imagine these are gum trees and also the pine trees that are actually burning here, but also roads also the visibility on the road is also being affected, especially for people that will be traveling on the road that is linking Sabie and Graskop and Sabie and also the Hazyview area, because of these fires that continue to burn here. The fires have been burning, and also authorities are warning people not to actually start any fires because of the conditions that are unfavorable for these fires here. It's still very hot, it's dry, and also there is a bit of wind that is also in the area. So they are warning people not to start any fires, because there are fires that are still continue ongoing, especially here in the Sabie area. So the authorities have also warned the people not to start any fires, and also to say that, if they see any fire, they must report those fires. So a lot of firefighters are on the ground trying to fight these fires, but also a lot of firefighters are also in the air trying to ensure that they actually fight these fires, because they continue to burn and also continue to burn these areas, especially here in the mountains of in the Sabie. They're trying so hard to actually burn, to actually start putting down these fires. We understand the fires that were in Barberton and also in the Bad Plus area, those fires have been contained. The fires that are still active is the fires that are still active here in the Sabie area, and authorities are also warning people that actually traveling on the road to be very cautious because also of these fires. But also there's a huge plume of smoke all over. There is a haze in the low veld area, so that is also going to reduce the visibility on the road, but also it's also going to affect people that are living with asthma and also respiratory problems. They might have problems there because of these fires that are continue to burn here. So there are a lot of these helicopters that are in the air, that are high above us, and also you can even see behind us that actually visibility has been reduced, Mkolisi, because of these fires. But the authorities have also cautioned people not to start fires. But also at this stage, we understand that a lot of firefighters are coming from different fire departments, including those from the low veld and escarpment fire protection association. They're working on fire, but also firefighters also from different plantation owners of plantations, and also authorities also from the municipalities. So they are trying to help the fires to actually start working on this fire. Okay, some of the helicopters, they are also, I think they are flying because they have to be in the air for about 2 hours, and then they go to refill and come back, and then also to continue fighting these fires. So I can only hear one, but it's flying to the other direction. So it's we won't be able to see it now, but there are helicopters and also bombers that are actually trying and fight these fires that are currently ongoing here in Sabie.
And what do we know so far with regards to what may have caused the fire? Remember, in the last update, the emergency services workers said investigations are still underway at this stage. Is that still the same status as we talk now?
Indeed, authorities are saying that they don't know the causes of these fires, and also they are saying that investigation will resume very soon, as soon as the fires have been put down, to start investigating what might have caused these fires here, especially here in the Sabie area. You remember, Sabie is one of those areas that is full of plantations, but also at the same time is a tourist area. So people are being warned to be very careful on the road so that they don't cause any accident, but also to ensure that they are safe on the road. But the authorities are investigating what might have caused these fires, because they don't know who or what have caused these fires. That's why they are warning people not to start fires, and also suspending permits to farmers or to anyone that might want to start fires, to say that they've suspended that because of the conditions. You remember that the South African Weather Service has also issued a warning of a high dangers of fires, especially in the low veld of Mpumalanga and in parts of and also across the province, rather, because of these conditions of high temperature and also strong winds coupled with dry condition.
And I know the area that you're at now has a mountainous landscape, if you may, and some of those roads over there, wind even. So that would mean that as we speak now, you said visibility is poor, which would mean that drivers ought to be cautious, correct?
Indeed, drivers are being asked to be very cautious, especially if they're driving around the Tumelo area, because that's where some of the fires are. They're saying that people must also be cautious around the Mbombela area, also the Sabie, the Graskop, and also in the Leidenburg area, because now the smoke and the haze is also moving towards the areas across these areas. So they're warning motorists to be very cautious when they're traveling on this road, and also to ensure that they keep their hazards on, and also drive with caution as low as possible, so that they can see where they are going. Because we were traveling on the other side of on the road going towards Graskop, their visibility was also very poor, so they are warning people to be on this road, especially tourists that will be traveling on these roads, to be very, very careful on these roads.
Okay, that's Tumelo Machogo, our reporter, bringing us up to speed with the latest on the Mpumalanga veld fires. Thanks very much indeed for that update.